Hello everyone, and welcome to my Dark Souls 2 playthrough. No Armour playthrough actually. Just that I thought I'd add that on, because yeah, I'm currently armourless and I'm going to play through this entire game like this. Now, I skipped a little bit of this video purely because I'll be honest, in this next area I kept being really stupid and rolling off edges when I was trying to dodge the opponents. The old Iron Knights in this area. So I've decided to skip forward a little bit, and so just in case you're wondering why some of the enemies aren't there, there's a guy who drops how did I miss this chest the first time? But there's a guy who drops Sublime Bone Dust, and I haven't used it yet. I shall go back and use it, but for now I thought I'd skip a bit of it because you didn't want to see me dying twice by rolling off an edge. Which is, yeah, I annoyed myself doing that, but I guess that's kind of what happens when you try and do this on your second run through of the game, basically. So yeah, sorry about that, and anyway, now I'm going to the Hyde's Tower of Flame with the Great Club, no, not the Great Club, the large club that I got from the last episode, and I've upgraded my strength enough to wield it properly. These knights, they are quite easy to get around by just constantly circling around them, strafing, and then attacking them when they're exposed on the back. This club does a large amount of damage to them as well, which helps. Now the first bonfire is here. I actually missed this on my first playthrough. I had to go back to it with a guide, funnily enough, and I can't believe I actually missed that. I just guess I didn't see it. Right, that was a lucky dodge. That could have been a lot worse. And yeah, that went quite well. Now, this next enemy, I already defeated them, but they activated a lever behind them, and I pushed that earlier. And by doing that, it raises the platform across that water into that building there, and that is where the Dragon Rider boss is. And the more platforms you have, the easier it is to battle them there. Oh my goodness, I thought that would finish him off. Hopefully that off. There we go. Yeah, the Dragon Rider boss is actually, I've heard some people say it's quite a tough boss, but I personally thought that it wasn't too bad, although I did go there later on when I was quite heavily leveled up. I just picked up my soul there, and that was where I died previously by rolling off the edge whilst trying to dodge these opponents. I'm going to make sure not to repeat the same mistake by sticking further up here where there's a lot more space to roll, because against these guys we're going to be really heavily relying on the dodge keys. Oh wow, I thought it would be a bit quicker than that. Oh, I guess I got quite lucky again. Now these two enemies are the ones that I'm more worried about, because they do gang up on you, and although their attack patterns are quite slow, they can still be quite dangerous if they're underestimated. Wow, I was lucky to get out of that. Alright, there's even more space here. Annoyingly, I'm kind of exhausting the back one's attack patterns when I'm starting to attack the first one on the front. Okay, that's one down. Shouldn't do that. There we go. So we got some decent items. Oh, I got the Pale Stone. With Pale Stones later on, if I wish to kind of put an element on a weapon, you do that by infusing them with various stones you find throughout. And when you find Macduff, he enables you to infuse the weapons with different attributes that can help you depending on what build you are. Like you can put lightning or fire damage on a weapon. Pale Stones can reverse that. This is, I think, the only spot in the game where you can farm them. Oh no. Very lucky to have got out of that. Wow. Ah, I'm jammy sometimes. I got way too lucky on that enemy. Now this enemy is one of the slower ones, so I can get around him quite easily. like that. Right, okay, I've got further than I've got last time, so I should hopefully be able to get to this next boss quite easily. The one over here is not Dragon Rider. Dragon Rider's right over there across that beautiful view over there. Gorgeous view ahead. But in fact, he's a reference to Ornstein in the original Dark Souls, called Old Dragonslayer, I believe. Defeating this enemy gives me another lever, and with this I can activate the drawbridge, which will let me go to this next boss. I'm not sure how tough this guy will be, seeing as I'm wearing no armour, and hopefully he's not able to one-shot me, but if he is, I'll probably find out soon enough. Let's see. I think there's some decent loot at the side here. I think there's a ring of bindings somewhere. I think the ring of bindings in here. But that's an extremely useful ring. There we go. Thinking of replacing one of these for it. No, not that one actually. The stamina recovery is quite nice on it. I'm not sure if I want to level. Okay, I'll replace the Silver Serpent ring with the ring of binding, which limits my HP reduction when I go hollow. Okay. But limiting HP reduction means that my HP will go down less when I die, which obviously has its uses. Alright, now this guy has some quite predictable attack patterns, but if you get hit by them, you'll sure know about it. Thankfully it looks like this club can do a large amount of damage to him. Oh, even one hand does a decent amount. This shouldn't be too bad then. That was a bit risky. We'll find out. No. Okay, my should come back by then. I'll say I love the kind of lore, especially the one behind this character, because it's interesting to find out that the first Ornstein used a lot of lightning attacks, but this one uses a dark attack, so kind of there's a lot of questions, I guess unanswered questions, about why he could possibly become like that, or in fact, is this actually Ornstein? There's a lot of questions. I know some people think it really screwed around the lore of the first game, but especially with the Leo ring. Oh, why do my weapons do that any damage? What's going on? Oh, what's going on? My weapon's really doing like about 40 damage. It's really weird. Okay, there we go. I don't know what happened then. It might have just been like... I know once when I battled Ancient Dragon, there was kind of similar thing. Maybe it's just after he's done an attack, his defences become heightened. Ah, crap. Oof, wow. I was really bad for that. I'm going to have to try and heal up when I can. And I'm going to try and heal up here. There we go. Nice. Ah, that's his jumping attack. That's really quite dangerous if you actually stay near him when he does that. It would probably one-shot me, to be honest. I'm not too sure, probably. Alright. I'm gonna go for the double attack. Oh no, I missed the first one. Oh dear. Okay, he's wide open now. There we go. And that is one defeated Old Dragonslayer. First attempt. Brilliant. So I'm just glad that you guys aren't too hopefully going to get too bored watching me beat up one boss over and over again. Just try and get past him. Alright, this guy here is a bit mardy, I believe.
Transient being.
Well, at least at the moment.
This is no place for one such as you. Be gone. You are not needed.
Very tempted to attack him now, but nah. I'll spare him the wrath of my club for now. Now, there's a tower shield in here. I might actually equip that. It's pretty good for defences. And seeing as I can't really buy much better shields, I might honestly go for it. What am I doing? About 10 minutes in now. So I think I'll leave it here at Blue Cathedral. And I hope you enjoyed watching this, and see you in the next episode. Take care.